gonna show you how I feed my family on a budget. I'm making dinner for $10 from Aldi. For the record, I'm not gonna buy just junky, cheap ingredients just to fit the budget. So I'm only gonna buy real things. No way you can get that price anywhere else, and it's organic. Start with my protein, and then I go to my vegetable because we have to have some veggies in there. And seriously, now while these are on sale, they're only regularly $1.50. And then I might tie it all together with some sort of convenience product. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the bigger pack for this same price. Okay, I was wrong on the zucchini price. It was actually $1.29 per pound. So I didn't know that till I got up to the register. I could have gotten a smaller pack and I would have done it, but instead it was $10.77. Don't get mad at me. We did it. We did it. Let me review what we got and what we're making. So we are going to make stuffed zucchini with garlicky herb goat cheese and cooked in a thin tomato sauce, kind of like the Lebanese, like stuffed squash. And it will go with angel hair with herbs. And then as a shortcut, I'm going to flavor it with a flavorful cheese so that we didn't have to buy other ingredients. This, when it melts in there, is gonna get nice and creamy. So let's go. And you know this meal is gonna be easy because this is all I have to work with, okay? So not only is it budget friendly, but it's also easy. If your family doesn't like zucchini, because my kid won't eat zucchini, that's fine. They don't have to. You can make this mixture and stuff it into a bell pepper, if they'll eat a bell pepper, or just toss it with the pasta and leave the zucchini out. Grab another veggie, you know, still $10. So I'm gonna start by cutting the zucchini in half and scooping out the center. Plus, I think the only thing like the kids don't usually love is like the inside of a zucchini. So if you've got most of that scooped out, just kind of tastes like a potato or something. This is just gonna be plenty, and I have a family of 5, so if you have a family of less than that, then again, totally doable for $10 or less. So this could even yield leftovers. All right, then just place our zucchini down in a casserole dish. I'm gonna chop up like the fleshy bits of the inside and add them to my filling, just another way to kind of bulk it up a little bit. That's it. That's the extent of the prep. Now we just cook off our meat. Now, if I was at home, but I don't want y'all judging me, I would probably like add things like onion and garlic at this point, because those are just what I call pantry staples, but didn't want you to hold anything against me. Get this nice and hot, and then we'll just add in our ground beef. Get your oven going, and we could get our water boiling for our angel hair. Don't mind me. 2/3, and then this also cooks in milk. Everyone has milk on hand, right? If you have half and half cream, whatever kind of milk you want, and some butter. It's gonna be delicious and creamy. Okay, hot skillet. Back to this. Season it up with a little salt and pepper. And I'm gonna add in a little bit of onion powder, since I'm not using onion. All right. Ground beef, good. So I'm gonna go in with my chopped up zucchini and just cook that down a little bit. Once the zucchini is soft, I'm going to stir in our creamy flavor. Garlic, herb, goat cheese. Now you could also sub here any kind of flavorful cheese. And when you mix it in with this like savory beef, it's going to kind of mellow out the tanginess of the goat cheese. Then I'll just go ahead and remove it from the heat and finish it over here. See how good that's looking? I'm gonna go in with a couple tablespoons of breadcrumbs. Again, this is a pantry staple. If you don't have breadcrumbs, you could crush up crackers, a slice of bread, chips, anything that just kind of absorbs counts as a breadcrumb. So it does not count as an ingredient you have to buy. I'm gonna add in an egg because that's a pantry item, and it's just gonna kind of hold things together. Just get that scrambled up in there. Then we're just gonna stuff the zucchini, just pack it all in. You could do this same meal with just like taco flavored meat, any kind of just seasoned ground beef. You could have really done whatever flavor profile you want and whatever kind of cheese, like creamy cheese you want. It's all good. Can you believe it's a $10 dinner?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Makes me so happy.
Okay, so that's it. I mean, that's the gist of the dinner. However, for just added flavor, this is just a bonus. You don't even have to do this, okay? You could save this 50 cents. But I'm going to, because one of my favorite things, one of my least favorite things is when my can opener walks away. Okay, so one of my favorite things is like Middle Eastern stuffed squash, and it has this like kind of sweet spice tomato sauce, and they cook it in this super thin tomatoey liquid, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to add a can of water. Okay, so just that. The tomato sauce has some flavor in it, just a little pinch of allspice. Now do not go out and buy this, okay? It's probably somewhere in the back of your spice cabinet. Let's go ahead and do some more pepper. Just want to have something kind of flavorful for that zucchini to cook in. Okay, that's good. Now I'm just going to pour this into the bottom, not over the zucchini really, but just kind of in the bottom for it to cook in. Just want enough just to like go up about a ½ inch. This is the part that you could make ahead. You know, you could just leave it, and then when you get home from work, pop it in the oven. But we're already at work. So covered, I'm thinking probably 30, 40 minutes. Essentially, we did our shopping. We spent 10 bucks, 11 bucks. And dinner's like already almost done, and it was like less than an hour. All right, I spent like 35 minutes, just uncovered it. Gonna let it finish while we finish our pasta. Okay, so we bring this to a simmer, and then all we do is stir in our pasta. The pasta is gonna absorb the liquid. It's gonna get really creamy, no extra flavor needed. I could have made this a $20 dinner and picked up a decent bottle of wine from Aldi. Okay, look at the pasta, how creamy. And it says just to let it sit for a couple minutes, and it's just gonna like thicken up even more. And now we'll get out. Then you can take some of that sauce now and spoon it over. This is so good, and I'm so glad that I have something for my family for dinner tonight. Okay, bada boom. I wish y'all could smell it. So good. And then just a little spoon of the sauce. What is this, a restaurant or something? Optional ingredient, costs $0, so it doesn't count. I can make 5 of these plates for $10. Could you? Now you can. My mouth is doing it again. That zucchini is just so tender. It's just the perfect vessel for this flavorful beef mixture, because it does not give you that like goat cheesy feel. It just makes it like super savory and like lightly creamy, but like it has a punch of flavor. I didn't expect it to be that flavorful. Look how the pasta's gotten all thick. That goes together. And it tastes even better knowing that I could feed this to my family for 10 bucks. Aldi for the win. Hashtag not sponsored. But I could be.